Welcome to That's My Biz, the Internet Business Showcase, where we bring exposure to products, services, and special causes of local businesses and organizations. Thank you so much for joining us. We are coming to you live from the BizLinks TV studio. Brought to you by Visual Marketing Mentors, LLC. Hi everyone, I'm Pamela Alexander, your host for That's My Biz, and welcome to BizLinks TV Network. As always on That's My Biz, we like to share with you the wonderful businesses, nonprofits, and associations that we meet when we're out there networking. And I have a wonderful guest for us today, Miss Andrieka A.J. Austin. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me and the opportunity to be here.
We are glad to get you on the show. I've known AJ for many years through networking and just have so much to tell you about her. First and foremost, though, she's a certified business and personal life coach. She's also a speaker and an engaging facilitator of empowering conversations. Her focus has been working with women entrepreneurs. She was named the Ultra Role Model for her philanthropic work and experiencing much success with her first company, Journey Girl LLC.
Yeah.
But she has grown even beyond Journey Girl. She has under her new brand, the Socialprenista, and she channels her passion for entrepreneurship and empowerment by designing training and coaching programs like How to Be the Boss of Me. Yeah. Looking forward to hearing about that. And she inspires and establishes women entrepreneurs and helps them to really learn how to hone their speaking craft. And she's the founder of the Speakers Academy and hashtag Speak Up, a virtual platform and Q&A call series for speakers. And the bottom line is she really helps speakers, specifically women entrepreneurs, with learning how to really grace the stage with a high level, high impact, high content, results-driven speaking. So that's what we really want to hear more about. But first, AJ, you have to tell me, what is a socialprenista?
Well, thank you for asking. I get a lot of questions about that, but everyone loves the new brand.
Yes.
As you mentioned, my company, Journey Girl LLC, we did that for about 8 years. It was designed for mothers and daughters, centered around self-empowerment and starting a dialogue about beauty and self-esteem. And that was known as a social enterprise. And so a lot of people thought we were nonprofit, but a social enterprise is the new nonprofit.
Okay.
It's the modern nonprofit where you're for profit. You're still making
like
money
that.
off of it.
Yeah.
And so I took that experience and rebranded to help people because we started getting calls for the Journey Girl brand. Hey, can we start a chapter in Washington, in Florida?
Wow.
And so instead of licensing out the brand, I now help women entrepreneurs birth their vision and sustain and scale their vision. And so I take what I've learned as a social enterprise, added it to that social part of Socialprenista, and you have the woman entrepreneur. So you remember the old TJ Maxx, Maxxinista, Fashionista?
Right, yes.
I'm the Socialprenista.
Socialprenista.
And so it
Love
all
it.
comes together, building on that Journey Girl brand knowledge, and now meshing it together in the form of business coaching and life coaching. So
I love that.
Thank you.
Great idea, very creative. And that's part of what you do in helping through coaching, helping the women pull out their vision that I heard you say.
Yes.
What are some of the challenges that you find women entrepreneurs have?
Well, recently one of my clients named me the Vision Elevation Expert. And so what that means is I take the vision that the women come to me with as their coach and we elevate it. We take it to the next level. I help you see beyond just the next year. Let's go to the next 3, 5, 10 years of where you want to be. But the struggle that I have is that we have so many visions. We don't want to let go.
Yes.
These are all our babies. We want to do everything at once, and you have to focus in order to do what my tagline says, increase your impact, influence, and income. You have to be willing to stop struggling, let go, focus on one thing, and then elevate that vision. So
I love that because, like you said, that's one of the challenges I often find because, you know, we're blessed with so many ideas, but you can't do them all at the same time and be successful at any of them. So I like that you have to focus forever on course until successful. So really working with those women entrepreneurs to do that. Now, tell me about in your business coaching, kind of what are your techniques or how do you work with the women entrepreneurs? Is it one-on-one or is it group coaching? What do you do?
I have several options. I've learned that I'm only one person. And so I've learned to go, I have the private one-on-one coaching and then I have group coaching. And a lot of that's done virtually. We are global. You know, a lot is done online, by phone. And so I offer that in the form of, depending on where you are in your business. So I usually work with people depending on how much time they need, how far along in their business they are. There are 3 different places that you can be in business, either startup or you're looking to sustain, where the business is taking care of itself, or you're scaling to go to the next level. So just after we do an assessment, an initial greeting and consultation call, we'll see where you are in your business, and then I can tell you which package or coaching program works best for you.
Okay, good. So now one of your programs, How to Be the Boss of Me.
Yes.
Tell everyone about that.
Well, that's the startup program. I get a lot of Facebook inboxes and emails and LinkedIn messages of people who says, well, I want to start a business someday, but, or where do I start? And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much to tell.
A lot,
so what I've done, I actually kept track of my journey since it's been close to 10 years now. And I have shared tips and calls and teleclasses. And so now my assistant is working on bringing everything together, putting it in one package, and teaching people how to be the boss of me, or how to be the bomb, as we say.
I love that. Okay. Oh, I like that. I didn't even catch that. All right. Good, good. That is something. So now your Q&A call series for speakers. So how does that work?
Well, every Sunday in January, we did a Q&A call for speakers, people who were already speaking, which meant you've been speaking for at least 12 months, you know, giving at least 5 talks. If you guys are familiar with the National Speakers Association, they make you keep track of those talks and how many you've done and where you spoke and how much you made. And so if you're already on that journey, if you have a message already and you're just ready to take it to the next level and start getting paid and stop being a free or a public speaker, but go to a professional speaker level, then that's what Speak Up is all about. And so we did a Q&A call series where people could just pour in the questions that they had, and it's recorded, and so now we offer it as a packet. Now that the series has ended, people can still listen and get the information in the form of the recorded calls plus an ebook. So they can still learn, you know, that next level status.
That is wonderful. So you can tell, I mean, AJ is just, you know, not just putting it out there one time, but really capturing it so that people are able to take advantage of the information that's being shared, because you so often learn when other people are asking questions, you may have that same question. So in doing this kind of format, but then being able to grab that and capture that information afterwards. Now, and before we move on, I want to make sure that you tell everyone how they can access that information that you've already put together, the Q&A calls and all of that.
Yes. Everything you need to know is on the Socialprenista.com. That's www.Socialprenista.com. So it's social, then P as in Paul, RENISTA.com. If you do, just click on books. We have free business advice. We have more about the coaching programs and also other programs that are coming up. So be sure to check that out.
Good, good. So great segue into that book. I want to hear about Secrets of a Socialprenista, your newest book, because you already had one book. So now tell everybody about Secrets of a Socialprenista.
Well, our first book was the Journey Girl Guide to Teen Self-Empowerment. And so that was a part of the Journey Girl brand, which you'll see on the website as well. People all over. I get alerts from the UK and other people that are buying the book, and I love it. And so we realized that that was for that market. Now we're in another market under the new brand, the Socialprenista. So let's tell a little bit about what we've learned on that journey between the shifting of the brands and building your own empire. And so the Secrets of a Socialprenista book addresses the top 8 mistakes I see women entrepreneurs make that leave them broke, stuck, and struggling in their business. And so I can't give the secrets away. You got to get the book. You got to read the book to find out what they are. But it teaches you how to get out of your own way, how to stop being afraid to do things like fail and move forward, stop, you know, procrastinating and just take that next step. So it's definitely the woman entrepreneur's guide to the next level in her business, no matter what stage you're in. So it's definitely worth looking into.
Okay, fantastic. So now tell me, give me what's one of the struggles that you see, maybe a difference in a woman entrepreneur versus a male entrepreneur? Do women entrepreneurs have different struggles?
Well, honestly, I don't have experience coaching men. I'm an expert at being a woman. I can tell you how we think, you know, I can tell you how we work, what kind of holds us back, what's going on in our heads. I can break down our thought process. I can't speak on how to be a man or how men work, but I have partnered with another business coach who works with men, and he's a guy. So he tells me it's easier to work with women. Oh, really? Because when you give us stuff to do, we go do it. With the man, he says, now these are not my words, not my experience, but he says it's a struggle. It's a tug of war. It's that pride and that ego that has to be broken down and softened softened a little bit. So I really can't speak on the direct struggles of male entrepreneurship, but just heard it through the grapevine. That's the difference.
So on the female side of things, do you find often, because oftentimes I'll hear, because we're more nurturers, sometimes we want to do so much and help so much and all of that, that it's a challenge. I know even from just asking for what you're worth.
Yes.
I often hear that's one of the, is that something that you find with your clients?
That's funny you say that. Our first, and we'll talk more about the radio show, but that was our first topic. 10 easy reasons that you should increase your prices. And we break down a list of 10 E words, telling you things like experience and expertise and all these things, E's that you bring into your value. And once you start learning what your value is, that's the confidence to increase your prices. That's the confidence to ask for what you're worth. So when you learn that, then you can start getting paid what you're worth. You're not nervous about asking for it. You go in expecting it with confidence, you know, but you have to be open and you have to believe that yourself. So, you know, we talk more about that on the show.
Women, this is something that you want to make sure that you plug into. Tell everybody about your radio show so that they'll know how to plug into you.
Sure. So it's blogtalkradio.com /boss of me. We're still the bomb. So /boss of me. And it's a 30-minute interview conversation style. I just recently hosted our first show myself. And I loved it. I just got such a rush from working with women entrepreneurs. But we have a year's worth of phenomenal speakers lined up every second and fourth Monday every month. In 2015, we are hosting business-based girlfriend chat from women entrepreneurs around the globe. These are thought leaders and change agents and people who are doing their own thing and making a difference, building their brands, but they can give tips to people who are either aspiring to be entrepreneurs or they're already established, but they need just a little refresher course. So it's kind of a conversation style, similar to this, but on the radio. And you never know where our guests will call in from.
Right, that's fantastic. And that is one value that you'll get out of that, because people do all over the world have an opportunity to join in. So make sure you all tune in to your show. Now tell me the title of your show again.
It's called Boss of Me Radio. blogtalkradio.com /boss of me.
Okay, so make sure you all check that out. And it's on a Sunday, so that's a great opportunity when you're at home, opportunity to join in and hear and get ideas about how to grow your business, get inspired by other women as well as they share their journeys and their information on growing their business and building their business as well.
And it's actually Mondays.
Okay, Mondays.
If I said Sunday, I'm sorry. It's Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every second and fourth Monday. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Second and fourth Monday, 6 p.m. Do not miss it. And Monday's a great day, too, because that week is starting. So you get that early motivation that you need for the week. Fantastic. Thank you for sharing that. To everyone, I mean, so much information that we could share. But before we close, I want to make sure that, one, you tell everyone again how they can reach you and all your contact information. And then give us a close of one good tip that you'd like to give to our viewers out there.
Well, again, the website, Socialprenista.com. And I am at Socialprenista on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So find me there. Friend me, follow me, fan me. I love engagement. And a tip that I would leave is just to be open. A lot of people don't know what it's like to have a coach. A lot of people don't know what the business and life coaching process is about, but just know that it's designed to have some support on your team, to be your cheerleader, to be that encourager, that strength that you need to keep going on your next level to your success in your journey.
Absolutely. I love that. And because, you know, with the coach, like you said, they can be inspiring. And a lot of times they'll come up with ideas, might be simple ideas that you just haven't thought of yet, to just allow you to kind of expand what you're doing. So everyone make sure that you reach out to AJ, the Socialprenista, and reach out, watch listen to the radio show, join in there. Make sure you check out her book, Secrets of the Socialprenista. Go to the website and get all that great information. As always, I'm Pamela Alexander with That's My Biz. We want to remind you that you can check out this show again, get all the great information and contact information with AJ at www.bizlinks.tv. Also, look for us on our YouTube channel. Make sure that you subscribe, put your post there, give us some thumbs up on the various shows. If you have any questions or comments you've experienced working with AJ, the Socialprenista, or reading any of her books, please share that with us out there on YouTube. Also, for those of you that enjoy watching internet television on your TVs at home, look out for BizLinks TV Network on Roku as well. I'm Pamela Alexander with BizLinks TV Network. Remember, we want to expose your business to the world. Thank you for joining us. Today's show can be viewed on demand on our website at www.bizlinks.tv. If you are interested in having your products, services, or special cause showcased on our program, submit an inquiry to that'smybiz@bizlinks.tv. In addition, information on advertising and hosting your own show can be found on our website at bizlinks.tv.